Alright. Season 3, episode 19. What's the story? Mourning Corey. Which is supposed to be a play on What's the Story? Morning Glory. So Corey, this actually pays attention to continuity. Because they call back to the Corey Haim episode back in season 2. So we start off the episode with a hooded figure handing pictures to another hooded figure, to someone who's off screen. We don't see who it is. And so we're supposed to believe that it was Corey Feldman that was sent. So Corey Feldman shows up. He's looking for Merton because, remember, at the end of that episode, Merton sent the script to him. So he's there for the script, and he says he's there to work, to do the movie. But also, he reveals that he's there to find Corey Haim because he knows that Corey is a vampire and he wants to stake him because it happened on the set of one of their movies, I guess, and he wants to stake him. But they revealed that they actually already staked Corey because he didn't have to. But it's revealed that Corey Feldman is also a vampire, and he tricks them into going into a party at his Feldman mansion in Pleasantville. I don't know. But yes, it revealed there are all vampires. They get away only to reveal that they have Sloan. Okay, so Sloan Taylor is introduced in this episode just out of nowhere. Someone that Tommy is talking to. They do the ending of the year awards. They're talking about graduation, so we're getting to the end of the school year, which means it has to be close to June, right? Which just in case the sound goes back on. Oh, great. Okay, go back. Okay, so I'm looking at the episodes here. The Anti-Claus Christmas episode was episode 8. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 episodes ago. Don't know what the time frame of that is, but it was just Christmas 11 episodes ago. And they said, can't believe we're already graduating. Not like you've been a senior for 3 frickin' years. You know? But, yeah, and, I don't know. So yeah, Corey is actually out for revenge because he was his best friend, and they were like brothers, and so now that Corey Haim is dead, he wants revenge, and he has Sloan. So the whole thing with Sloan is that he's the object of affection from both of the guys. It's almost as if the writers forgot there was some kind of love interest thing between Tommy and Lori. They have, because since the season started, they haven't mentioned anything about what ended up being a love triangle at the end of season 2, and then just they swept it under the rug and ignored it. There is nothing. There is no through line in this season because I wanted to just do a bunch of one-offs without any connection to anything. So there is no more furthering of that kind of love triangle. Nothing is explained as to why they kissed. They just say it happened in that episode, and it's never touched on again. Even when it comes out of Stone, it's never mentioned at all. It's just everything is okay, everything, and here we are in the second to last episode. Well, second to last real episode, and I don't know. I just feel like continuity-wise and storytelling-wise, it's just been a bunch of one-off episodes that don't really lead into any continuity at all or connection. But here we are. Born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. No, sorry. But yeah, so they have to go back to Corey's mansion to save Sloane. And so Corey's like, okay, I'll let it go if you, one of you gives yourself up. They both like her. I was like, okay, I'll do it. Why is he wolfed, by the way? Like, I understand in this sort of thing, he's big wolf on campus, but he's wolfed up. They know they're going to rescue Sloane, so he shows up wolfed up. Wouldn't you want to kind of maintain, like they before when they were someone they don't want to know the secret, that he doesn't wolf out unless they're knocked out. They've done a very good job throughout the series of making sure that the character that shouldn't know he's the wolf gets knocked out. But here they're like, it's almost the last episode. Let her find out. Like, but that totally takes away the common sense that Tommy would have to not show, I don't know. We're like, no, you're not going to get the best of me. You're not going to, you're going to be the hero, and I'll be left to be alone as she pines for her love for you. No. I'll do it. And so he goes to bite Merton, and he stakes him. Merton stakes him, because he got a secret stake. Crouching tiger, hidden stake, he says. Yeah, and he says, by the way, your script stinks! And then Corey Feldman's really good. Corey Feldman is really good in this episode. I thought he was pretty good. They do mention, The Lost Boys, License to Drive, and Dream a Little Dream. They mentioned that. Those movies, which I like all three of those movies, especially The Lost Boys and Dream a Little Dream. Dream a Little Dream and Lost Boys give me contention for my favorite two Corey's movies, just kind of interchangeable at points. If I'm in the mood for horror, Lost Boys. I want comedy, Dream a Little Dream. Either one entertains me, you know what I mean? I have them both on Blu-ray. But anyway, so yes, and so we're led to believe things are going to go back to normal, and Tommy agrees to let Merton ask Sloane to prom. Problem is, Corey Feldman wasn't the one that was sent by this mysterious hooded figure, and if you knew who the hooded figure is, you would roll your eyes, because it's, I don't know, I remember watching this, who is this hooded figure, what, and it's revealed who it is, and I went, of course. It's not revealed in this episode though, so we won't talk about it yet, but yes, it's revealed that Sloane is the one that was sent to take care of Tommy and Merton, which was the pictures shown. Merton and then Tommy. So, yeah. So that's the end of the episode. So we're set up for the next one. I actually like this one. It's actually a good one and a bunch of weird stuff that we got, but it's good. It's good. Moving on.